Coach Turner, your team is expected to finish near the top of the standings this upcoming season, and your roster has a balance of seasoned vets and younger players. Could you give us a preview of this upcoming season and how new guys will add to this squad's chemistry?
We've got a veteran team this coming year for the Anteaters for the first time in a long time. I feel like in the past couple of years we've been very, very young, and now we're cycling into being more experienced. And so I think we do have a chance to be, one of the top teams. But I know a lot of teams in the league are feeling the same. We've been consistent in the way we perform because we commit on the defensive end. I think offensively, we will be a balanced team again this year. I think I've got a number of really good passers. All the guys that I have back from last year's team, I think had positive assist turnover ratios last year. And so that unselfishness, I think, show up on both offense and defense. And we're going to be a good defensive team. We've got size. We've got athleticism on the perimeter. I think that's where our commitment's going to be most focused. We did a really good job of that on our Taiwan trip. So we played 8 games prior to the season already, where we were able to build some chemistry as a team. And so I'm excited for what's in front of us, and I think our players are too.
You talked about passers, and you returned your point guard, Pierre Crockwell II, who dished out 5.1 assists per game last season. What is it like having a playmaker like him on your team?
It's special to have a talented passer with the ball in his hands a lot. And so, Pierre has had a great college career. He was a leader in assists in the WCC before he transferred to us. I think he led our league in assists last year. He was the MVP of the Jones Cup, the 2023's Jones Cup in Taiwan when we went there a few weeks back. And Pierre's got a spirit about him that is contagious within our team, and the fans really like him. He's got a confidence about him that's different, that's unusual, and it's really probably based in the flair and ability he has to spread the ball around to his teammates. Most everybody who's played the game knows that when you have somebody who wants to do that and does it really well, then that can become a positive force within your group. And I think that's what we have. And Pierre's not the only one. One of the guys who's an unsung hero in our team is Ofuri Ugajadeli, who plays like a point guard and much like Pierre, moves the ball around and makes plays for his teammates in ways that give our group energy.
Across the nation, UC Irvine has had one of the best win percentages in the conference play over the last 5 seasons at 77.5%. What can you attribute to your program's consistency and success?
Well, we've had players is really what it comes down to. We have people on our team who fit this university well, that want what we are as a program. And, we've had a depth of talent in our program. I think that, has served our team, everybody here well over the course of a bunch of now consecutive conference years. I've had continuity with our staff too. That's really important. I've got a great group of assistant coaches who've all been with me for a long time. A couple who played in our program, in Mike Wilder and Alex Young. Ryan Battertelli's been with me since I got started here at UC Irvine. So we're going into our 14th year together, and I've also returned Ali Tom to our staff. So the combination of really high quality and high character players, along with continuity and assistant coaches, I think that's what's defined us. We've been consistent, and that's hard to be. It's really hard to be that.
Lastly, you yourself are entering your 4th season at Irvine. How would you say basketball in the Big West is improving?
In the Big West, things are incredibly balanced this season, especially. And I feel like a lot of teams have elevated their expectations. Last year was a really fine example of that. I'll give special credit to UC Riverside, who's now a consistent contender. I think UC San Diego is much improved, as they came into the league a few years back. I think the top of the league is very strong. Hawaii has a very veteran team. Long Beach is going into the season expecting that they can win it. Santa Barbara and Coach Pasternak and the guys there, they've elevated expectations for their program. consistently on a year-to-year basis. So, um, you know, Dedrick Taylor and Cal State Fullerton, they've been outstanding. They've been performing, better than others expect them to consistently year in, year out. So I think it has a combination of great coaching, incredible balance in the league. There's a lot happening out here right now. I wish we could get better overall national exposure. The way for us to do that is to win some more non-conference games. And our team is scheduling very, very aggressively coming into this season. So I know the other teams in the league are also doing that. Hopefully we can get off to a good start.
Definitely lots to look forward to in the conference. Thank you, Coach, for joining me today, and we're excited to see the Anteaters season get started.
Okay, thanks, Chloe. I appreciate you guys and everybody in the Big West office.